Hey everybody, we are back with more Rimworld. Let's just get right into it, and let's see what happens today. So I would like to try and get my ship to take off. It is so small. Barely any space. I've sort of come to a bit of a realization I probably want to have a couple of batteries. Just like in case. But I don't really know where to put them because there's not really any space. I can probably afford to... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll delete one of the fuel tanks. And then, can put a couple of batteries in this corner. We'll see. It's not great, but... I think that's probably about the best solution I can get. So we got 3 batteries in the corner. And then after that, I think we're pretty much ready to go. So pretty much what I'm going to do is head to space to get more materials to work on my Gravship. Which I'm not 100% sure how to actually do, but... So I believe, from what somebody mentioned last time, basically those asteroid moon type things, they all have the Gravship materials on them. What's it called? Graviolite? Gravlite, sorry. So they all have that. I do have 2 of my colonists in the pods. I think your land is getting an age reduction. Yes, and Kramer I think is getting, yeah, regeneration, sorry. Because Kramer got pretty badly beat up by the last fight that we had, which was the, I think, Komodo dragons from memory. Which was brutal. That was a very brutal little combat. Right, we've got our batteries being built up here as well. I built some solar just to have some power redundancy. A silver or meteorite. Ooh, that is exceptionally valuable. Alrighty. Harvest these. How's our storage looking? God, we still have so much storage like filled out. There you go, Panda's mining the silver, very nice. Still building our last battery, which I think is being built now as we speak. Ship batteries are already done. I guess I should switch on the generator so we can at least fill up the batteries. I suppose so. Alright, your land has finished her age reversal. I'll put 1000 watts. Oh god, we don't have enough juice for like any of this stuff. Okay, let's switch off all of these like benches and stuff. All of these like things need to be deactivated, I think. Okay, it looks like we are actually... Yes, we are actually charging our batteries now. Not very quickly, but they are being charged. I can probably switch off the vitals monitor too. Can't imagine it's going to be terribly useful. I will put in some cables here. Like the lights, we don't really need the lights technically, but we probably should have them just in case. And it's good for their mood as well if they have lights, so there's that. So switch that off. Is there anything else we can switch off? I don't think so. I think everything else is required. So I did see something interesting actually in the Steam page. The sample ship they had solar panels sticking out of it basically, which I thought was super cool. So that's probably something that I could invest in. But the problem is, I don't think I've actually got the materials to... So the solar panel is... How big? 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 by 4. I don't actually have enough parts to actually make that work. Regrettably. Okay, what's the grid excess? 620 watts, okay. So we do actually have a decent bit of power generation now. So Kramer's stuff should be nearly done, I think, if I'm not mistaken. 1.5 days. So maybe after this heat wave ends, we can start making plans for our launch. Another infestation. Oh boy. Oh god, this is terrible news. This is atrocious news. Oh, jeez. Why? Why of all times did it have to be, like, right now? Okay. Okay, give him all the different cycles. Jeez. This is terrible news, man. It's absolutely terrible. Okay. Whew. Alright. Where's Hugo's pod? You need to also enter a medic cycle. Okay. As long as everybody made it to their pods, we will be fine. Why is Ripple not getting put in a pod? Rinnick should be fine. On their own. Oy oy oy. Right, a couple of the bugs are still alive. Can anybody who's around fight? I guess Hurley. I should finish off the bugs. The last thing I need is for these guys to wake up and start killing people again. Alright. We survived that. That was really bad. Looks like it's mostly just pretty minor injuries. Ah, jeez. Hugo lost 2 toes. Kramer's still in the pod. Yolanda is otherwise okay. So apart from Hugo losing 2 toes, I think we're actually... We're not that bad off. I might make a bionic leg just to replace Hugo's leg. Okay, we definitely want to get these weapons into safe storage again. because we don't want these weapons breaking on us. That was bad, but all things considered, it could have been a lot worse. Nobody died. We suffered pretty minor injuries, all things considered. Who's the guy who's doing all this stuff again? Hurley, okay. Hurley's fine. Alright, the big problem is I don't remember whose weapons are whose. Alright, Gurk is a melee guy, so he gets the Gladius. Quark is pretty good at shooting, so is Random. Yolanda's not really good at anything. Did she just get caught up in it? I must have given her a gun, but probably just like a crappy one. Can she even fight? No, she's incapable. How did she get caught up in all that then? Was she just like in the wrong place at the wrong time? Nautical wants age reversal. Alright, I mean, I'll do it. So, almost everybody is in a pod for something. So if we were to get attacked right now, it would be absolutely terrible. So we gotta be hoping that we don't get attacked. Speaking of not getting attacked, why do I not have an air conditioner here? All this time and I don't have an air conditioner in the rec room? What is wrong with me? Why do I get an air conditioner in the workshop too? I don't know what the go was with that. So I am going to need more pods at some point. Because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 11 pods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I've got 14 colonists now, so technically I need another 3 pods. I'm not 100% certain where the best place to put them is. Alright, Kramer's healing cycle is finished, so he's all good. God, Kramer is an absolute master of freaking mining. Not bad, not bad. We've got tons of steel underground. We've actually got a decent amount that we're actually, able to access, which is good. The good thing about like having somebody pretty much constantly on the scanner is it's very easy to find materials. Because if, like, so much materials get spawned, we have to, at some point, ping resources that are either inside our base or close to our base. Which is great news. Deep drill disabled. Okay. Let's move the deep drill to over here. Is there anybody right now who can construct? I don't think there really is. I mean, Panda can do it. She's not going to do a very good job, but... all she's doing is installing a drill. Like, it's not something that really you should be able to stuff up. Certainly not easily. A marble meteorite. Don't really need marble. I think I mean, no, the thing is, I've got tons of marble bricks, but I'm not doing anything with them. I'm supposed to be making art with them, but I can't. Alright, so we should be getting our colonists back pretty soon. From their, regenerations. Yeah, these pods are absolutely, like, just incredible, man. Like, being able to... like, just heal everybody is just insane. Did Hurley always have a scar? Maybe he got it from that little incident then. It's not a painful scar. So it doesn't actually do anything to him. Alright, bulk goods trade ship is passing nearby. Is there anybody that I've got who's decent at communication? Socialization, whatever you want to call it. No. Eh. Kramer's not bad. I'll get Kramer to handle it. Because Nautico is our actual guy, and Nautico's not going to be able to make really anything happen from it, unfortunately. I think at this point I just want to try and get some cash. I'm going to sell some assorted, like, leather bits. Sentience Catalyst. When they increase their trainability, reduces their wildness. Well, they sell some Gravlight panels. I'll take those. That could be useful. I should probably install the pilot assistance in somebody once Quark gets out of bio sleep, whatever it's called. Buy some components and advanced components as well. Just because, like always, we can always use some. I'll sell you 800 cloth alongside some assorted leather. I may as well sell the Thrumbo fur. I don't think I really need Thrumbo fur. Sell some more assorted goods. I'll sell you some Devil Strand. I'm fine with selling some Devil Strand. I've got heaps. Ambrosia. Yep, sounds good. Good trade, folks. Good trade. Okay, well, let's actually try this this business of having some solar panels outside the ship. Okay, everybody's getting healed now, which is great news. Okay, that's where I'll put the solar panels. Hugo wants age treatment. Yep, that's fine. You can have your age treatment, Hugo. Oh, he needs to fill the pod first. He's still filling it up. Okay, fair enough. Rinnick is filling it up now. How much stuff does it take? I mean, if you want to get your age reversal, Hugo, you gotta bloody actually put in the effort. Alright, there we go. Age reversal. Alright. So Yolanda can't shoot, so she really just got caught up in it. Random's a pretty good shooter. I think I had random with the bolt action. I can find it now. This. Aziz's bolt gun. Ripwell. I think I had Ripper with a shotgun, but I'll swap him to an AR. I think Gurk had a charge rifle, if I'm not mistaken. No. So what did I have them with? Maybe that's why I still had Ripper with the, I'll just give you a sniper for now. I must have still had Ripper with the, whatever it's called. Wait. Who did I just give this to? Hang on, now Kramer can have, what am I doing? Okay, Quark can have an AR, and Gurk can have, I guess, a shotgun, because Gurk is kind of crap at shooting. No, that's right, Gurk is a warrior. I think I had them with the Gladius, I want to say. Oh, God. grabby gladius. Alright, I think everybody's armed and dangerous once again. At least more or less. Goku's gotten food poisoning. Wonderful news. Not. Alright. We've managed to weather the storm. Alright. So I put down those solar panels. Hopefully it works, as the image on the Steam page showed it would. Yeah, Noriko is our main cleaner, so unfortunately since she's out of commission, it's going to take a little while. Observed running corpses. Ah, he must have gone out to the pit. See, if I change my religion, I could make it that they don't care about corpses. That might actually be probably a good idea. We need to actually move these components inside. Because otherwise they're going to just get deteriorated. And that would be bad. It would be a big waste of money. Alright, then I gotta figure out who I'm gonna send. I'm just gonna send a mining team of 3, I think. To get some more materials. Hurley's received some inspiration, alright. Fair play for Hurley. So you kind of don't want to dig in your base now that I'm realizing, because then you can get the dug too deep modifier. Which is not fun. Hey, how you doing, Panda? Rimworld. Yeah, Rimworld. Oh, random has a high break risk. Hey, Cap, how you doing? Thanks for the bits. Hope you're doing well. Alright, Noriko has completed her... What is it? Whatever it is, the age cycle. And now she's back to cleaning. Very nice. Hey, thanks again. Much appreciated. What are these, like, things on the ground? Maybe they're the leftovers of, like, some of the insects? I'm really not sure. I found an orbital signal. Is it above us? Where is it? The ruins of Apollo Station. Can I see this? Orbital debris fields are often occupied by hostile scavengers. I probably want to send a bigger crew up to recover that stuff if I was going to. I kind of just want to do a bit of space mining. Yeah, I did get a little bit more gravelite, but not a huge amount. Not so much that I feel comfortable. Ooh, legendary charge rifle. Who can I give that to? Who's a good shooter? I mean, Ripwell's pretty good. I'll give Ripwell the charge rifle then. It's the beam repeater, right? Yeah. Ideally, I want everyone to have charge rifles or better, because they're just so much stronger than like anything else. All right, so who's going to be out? What's the pilot skill? Piloting ability 155. What's it based on? What is pilot skill based on? What's Quark really good at? Is it intellectual? Maybe. Well, if Quark is good, I'll give them the pilot brain. Pilot assistant. So if they're going to be my best pilot, I should give them the upgrade that's going to make them a better one. Ooh, but the problem is... You're the #1 doctor. I mean, Random's pretty good at medicine. I'm not going to pretend that they're not. But obviously, Quark is the best at medicine. We're just going to have to go for it, I think, unfortunately. I'm going to make a save for this. I'm going to try and avoid save scumming where possible, but I feel like if I screw up this surgery, I'd be very upset. Oh, my psychoid leaves are rotting. Alright, brain. Piloting ability plus 45%. Damn. That's pretty good. Alright. So, let's start thinking about who we want to take and where we want to go. So we obviously got to take... Well, once Quark wakes up, we can take them. Looks like Hurley is also quite good, so we'll take him. We'll probably want to take Kramer, I imagine. So we'll wait until Quark gets better from their surgery. Once they've recovered from anesthesia. You do not want a pilot under the effect of anesthetics flying a plane. That's for sure. Much less a spaceship. I got asked the most random question by somebody at work today. They asked me if I would rather, go down in, like, deep below the sea in a submarine, or, go into space. And I was like, I'd rather go into space. And they sort of, like, was beside themselves. They're like, what? Really? I was like, well, yeah. I hate the idea. I'm afraid of the idea of, like, drowning, pretty much. It's not something that's nice to think about. Did we finish that bionic leg? Unfinished bionic leg, okay. Well, that's great. Please finish that leg. Hey, Ichigo, how you doing? Hope you are doing excellently. Is that a word? Just adjusting my phone, it's bothering me. Hopefully you're doing well. You think so, maybe? Maybe is... Sometimes maybe is like the best answer. That's not what I meant. I meant sometimes maybe is like actually pretty decent. Sometimes maybe is the best we can do. That's what I was looking for. You're doing okay, that's good. Alrighty. I'm gonna try and launch a spaceship today. Let's see if I can actually make it happen. Oh, maybe excellently is a word. I thought you were saying, like, maybe you're doing okay. I was like, oh man, that's no good. But sometimes that is the best you can get. Alright, Hugo has decided to wear a toque. Oh no, is his armor like... I think their armor's probably breaking, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna give you a new left leg. Managing just have a foot that's being annoying. Oh no. How's it bothering you? What's up? If you don't mind sharing, of course. It's been hurting since the 28th. That's not the, Was that the day that you did the fair? The festival? Whatever. I can't remember how you described it. The, stall type thing. The fair was the first or second. I think it was the second, because it was... I'm pretty sure we would... I was playing Rimworld when we talked about it, right? So it would have been the second, because it was last week. Do you know what you did to it? A new leg. Nice. You screwed it up on Monday when you were rushing for your mum's appointment. Ah, yeah. Yeah, these sorts of, like, minor injuries, they always happen when we're in a rush. You, like, step awkwardly and your leg is just like, nah, I'm... I'm cooked. Oh, man. Our bodies are so fragile. It's actually incredible. Ah, wonderful. More robots. Aren't there usually mechanoids inside these? Usually there's robots out of these, right? Maybe we got lucky. You got a few prior days, you were tiptoeing to reach for something and you maybe did that, you got a shocking pain and saying like, yeah, that sounds like what it was. Yeah, that unfortunately sounds like that's what did it. I was a bit scared for a second. I saw the fighting symbol pop up. I was like, oh no. Did one of the mechanoids actually attack me? I think they must have glitched and not spawned. I'm not going to complain. Didn't immediately become a nagging pain. It took you... Yeah. I've noticed that when, like, injuries like that happen, it tends to be, like, a couple of days before you actually really start to feel it. I think it's... I don't know whether it's adrenaline or something else, but it's like our body is trying to get to a state where we're, like, safe, quote-unquote. And then it's like, okay, now that you're safe, now here's the pain. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, how it works in terms of, like, Rimworld. I don't know if there's, like, a psychology to pain or what I'm actually getting at, but... Well, hopefully, I mean, if it's been hurting since the 28th, that's a pretty long time to be putting up with pain like that. Maybe you should consider seeing a doctor. I don't know. What's the point at which you say like, yeah, I should probably go see a doctor? Alright, let's actually try and do a launch here. I'm gonna make a save. We're gonna actually try and figure this out. So, bring Quark, Hurley, and I think Kramer is who I said I wanted to bring. Whoa, why are the animals... Where are the animals coming with? Uranium or asteroid. I mean, we'll fly to it. Let's... Hang on. No. I'm not bringing the animals with me. Bored animals. No. Bored mechanoids. No. You're gonna go to the doctor. You're allergic to the... Oh, that's terrible. You're allergic to the ache patches. You get a woman... Oh, man. That's terrible. I've got a person I work with. I don't know exactly what their allergy is, but they're basically... Like, it's obviously some chemical that they're allergic to. But, like, essentially the way that it pans out, they're allergic to painkillers, pretty much. Which is crazy. Like, that's the, like, in the end, it works out to, like, that's what they're allergic to, is they're allergic to painkillers. Oh, God. Get the animals back in the pen, please, guys. The animals are still in the ship. Yeah, the ship's all dirty. Yeah, I don't know what exactly it is they're allergic to, but whatever the stuff is that makes up, like, paracetamol and stuff like that. It might actually be paracetamol that they're allergic to. At the ripe old age of 35 to be allergic to muscle ache, relief patches in bed. I mean, it's not like... Is there an age component to allergies? Maybe. I think allergies, ultimately, they turn up at whatever times, I feel like. I'm pretty lucky I'm not allergic to anything that I'm aware of. But obviously there's a first time for everything, right? Right, I'll bring Hugo along as well. And let's bring, who else? I'll bring Yolanda, I guess. Alright. Alright. Warning, no functional heat sources. Warning, no functional oxygen pumps. Alright. I did not know I needed oxygen pumps. Or a heating source. Okay, let's put down a heater. This is oxygen to surrounding room. Allowing enclosed areas to repressurize in space. So do I need one of these in each of the ships? In each of the rooms? I'll put one in just to be safe. I'm gonna assume I need one of these for each of the rooms. Apparently, I guess I need a heater in every room too. Alright, well, we're obviously not quite ready for travel at this stage. But I'm glad we got those tips. Not sure if age is a component, yeah. I feel like, in many ways, in my experience, a lot of people that I know, it's like the opposite. Like, the older that you get, you, like, get over your allergies. I don't know if get over is the right word, but you know what I mean, right? Like, you become resistant to what you were previously allergic to. The Asian belief too, allergic to peanuts, eat more. Oh no. I mean, I think, from my understanding with a lot of allergies, it kind of comes down to what you eat when you're a kid. Like, if as a kid you get exposed to more different types of food, you are, like, less likely to have allergies, I think. So I think there's almost, well, obviously if you're already allergic, it doesn't help, but, like, you know, infants and, like, toddlers, it's important to feed them all sorts of different types of stuff. I'm just going by what my sister told me. My sister has kids, and she said that that's something that she lives by, and said that is really important, so I don't know. Fire. Ah! Everyone get out there and put out the fires. Oh god. Then other power cables break. I burnt some of my mushrooms, that's fine. There are people who test new allergens while sitting in the hospital car park. That's probably, to be fair, that probably is the place to do it if you are going to do it, so I can understand that. We put a couple of these popper things as well, just in case fires happen. Okay. So we've got a heat source in every room, we've got an oxygen pump in every room. As far as I'm aware, the ship is airtight, but I'm not actually sure. Like, part of me thinks that this needs to be fixed. Like, I need to have the engines completely outside the ship, if that makes sense. Hey, Random, how you doing? Alright, let's move these, because the image that I saw of a ship on Steam before, their engines were clearly, like, outside the ship, not built into the walls, so I feel like maybe that might be a thing. Bottom line is I don't want to chance it. Raid by the Moink Moink Pact. So the piggies? The piggies from, what's that game? Angry Birds. You slept from 10 to 5 today. Hey, I mean, if you needed the sleep, good on you. Oh, crap, they're preparing a siege. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh jeez. Alright, how are these guys doing? No immediate danger, dead in 8 hours. Alright, let's rush them to the pods. Can you put out the fire, please? Okay. Well, that was interesting. Oh, that guy just burned to death. Oh my goodness. Here was me saying like, oh yeah, we can finally go to space, and then we immediately get attacked again. Put a hell in his pod, please. Alright, patch everybody up. I think I've said that you can self-tend, right? Kind of lost my trail of thought, sorry folks. Random if you found out while channel surfing the other day. Oh yeah, let's hear it. Just let me put out these fires first. Partners of murder victims are no longer homeless, but that also means they move out back in a while, so you have to... Wait, what do you mean partners of murder victims are no longer homeless? Do you mean like they... Like they move back into the house I feel like in most cases they probably wouldn't want to move back into the house, but I suppose if you're desperate, right? Oh, in Shadows of Doubt. I thought you were talking about in real life. I was like, wow, that is a really morbid, like, comment to just make. I was like, I mean, technically you're alright. I don't know if I would go that far as to mention it, like, out loud, but... Oh my god, for a second I was like, oh my goodness. Like, alright, I mean, fair enough. Okay, I know we talk about, like, pretty much all topics here, but I thought that was, it was a bit much. That's too funny. But that's good in, You're missing your toes as well. Okay, well, we need a new leg. That's good. Makes it more realistic but harder. No, fair enough. So what happened before? They literally, like, just were homeless after that. It's actually like, whoa, okay, we're talking about this. It was like, I mean, technically you're right. Oh, that's too funny. I gotta play more Shadows of Doubt. I reckon soon I'll probably play more Shadows of Doubt. Probably once I get to a point where I'm, like, happy with Rimworld for like, when I, like, leave Rimworld for a bit. I think that will be when I head back to Shadows of Doubt. By the time you realize it's not because the window might already have been boarded up. Oh! Interesting. So they, like, move back in and, like, clean up the place. So they fix the window and stuff. I could see how that could be a problem. So who's in pods right now? Hurley and Rip. They move in, remove the dead body, and clean it all up. I mean, yeah, as you say, it's more realistic, but... I feel like it probably should wait until the crime is solved before they do that, but I don't know whether they can actually, like, do that from, like, a gameplay perspective. Okay, how is everybody health-wise? Yeah, so Kramer's lost 2 toes, so I'll try and get them back. Hugo just took some drugs for some reason. In the old version, the partners were just homeless from then on. Well, it's a good fix then. I'm glad that they fixed it. Yeah, I will definitely play some more Shadows of the Doubt soon. I think ideally I would like to wait until they have workshop support, because they're doing like a big modding patch at the end by the end of the year, I think, is my understanding. Which I'm pretty excited for, so making modding support easier, because right now the way you install mods is like kind of scuffed. Guys, why are we fighting? Oh my god. I like how the two of these guys just fought, and then immediately Quark is like, alright, I'll patch you up. 300k per annum CEO living in a homeless camp is kind of funny. It's very odd. It's like there's a TV show. I don't know where it originated, but I know they had a series in Australia where it was like... What was it? It was called Undercover Boss, where the CEO like went undercover as if like they were like just a regular employee. That's what that made me think of when you mentioned that.